We're back with this big breaking news coming in. Showik Chakraborty sent to NCB custody for 4 days. So the court has pronounced its order and Showik Chakraborty's custody has been given to the Narcotics Control Bureau for 4 days, where in the custody of the NCB, Showik Chakraborty will be interrogated once again in the drug racket, in the nexus, the drug dealing that was taking place. Let me go across to Siddhant now. Siddhant, big news coming in. Showik Chakraborty's custody has been given to NCB for 4 days.
Well, that's absolutely right. This is really massive because we have been confirmed from inside the courtroom that Showik Chakraborty and Samuel Miranda has been sent to Narcotics Control Bureau's custody till 9th of September, and Kaizan, the another accused, has been sent to judicial custody for 14 days. Now you look into the argument today inside the court, where Mr. Manish Shinde clearly said that since there has been no seizure made in the case and Showik is ready to cooperate with the Narcotics Control Bureau, so there should not be any custody, Narcotics Control Bureau custody of Showik Chakraborty. But despite these arguments, NCB was confident about the case they are building up. NCB is confident about the evidences they have, and they have put all those case-related files and diaries before the magistrate, and this is perhaps the reason that now the order has come out and Showik Chakraborty and Samuel Miranda has been sent to Narcotics Control Bureau's custody till 9th of September. We can break this out for our viewers. Right now we are at Magistrate Court. You see, this is a visual. The security has been beefed up. Any moment from now, the teams will bring out the Showik and Samuel Miranda, and they will head straight towards the Narcotics Control Bureau's office in Balad State, where Tamal Saha and Mohit Sharma is reporting. Now, Kaizan has been sent to 14 days judicial custody. Narcotics Control Bureau did not even ask for the custody of Kaizan. They were only asking for custody of Samuel and Showik Chakraborty, and they got it. Now the fact here is there have been opposition from all the three lawyers regarding the NCB's custody. Now you see, this is Sameer Wankhede's vehicle coming. Sameer Wankhede is inside that vehicle. Man who is leading this entire probe, ma'am who is leading the entire investigation, will try and speak to him. Sameer Wankhede is the boss here in NCB. Mr. Wankhede, you would like to speak anything, Mr. Wankhede? So you see, he did not reply to our questions, that he is the man who is leading the investigation, and despite being an IRS officer, he was present inside the courtroom. He was there during the hearing and he has just left. You can see the police security has been beefed up here, and no time from now the teams will start coming out from the courtroom. Yes sir, we are cooperating. Teams will start coming out from the courtroom and they will take Showik and Samuel Miranda to the Narcotics Control Bureau's office in Balad State. Now you see, this is very interesting. The way arguments took place inside the courtroom, there were three lawyers, defense lawyer, one public prosecutor. All three defense lawyers were arguing that there is no need for the custody since their clients are ready to cooperate. At the same time, they also made a point that there were no seizures made. There was a point which was made that no seizure has been made and all sections are bailable. Despite that, relying on the arguments put by the public prosecutor, looking into the case, what Narcotics Control Bureau is building, they are looking into the cartel. And this is perhaps the reason that the magistrate has given remand till 9th September. Now you see, other accused are also in the remand till 9th September. There is going to be intense confrontation, interrogation at Narcotics Control Bureau's office. You see here, the movement has increased. The vehicles have started coming in. Heavy police deployment here. Today, the journalists were even not allowed inside the courtroom because pandemic is on, and to avoid any kind of an overcrowding, this decision was taken. You see, the vehicles have started coming in. Mr. Wankhede has just left. Other accused are again being brought in here, and they'll be taken out. They'll be taken to the Narcotics Control. And there you see, there's some movement on. There is some movement here. Yes. Maujuddin Gadwi is giving you these visuals. You can see Showik. No, there's a team. There's a team inside this vehicle. There's another vehicle we all are waiting for. We are giving those visuals for our viewers live outside the magistrate court in Mumbai. The two accused have been sent to 9 September police custody. This is what we can put out for our viewers. A massive victory for the Narcotics Control Bureau, because it was really tough for the NCB to get the custody, because there has been no seizure. There has been no seizures in the case, and the PP has argued on those grounds also. They also have to say that all sections are bailable. This was said in the argument. There was a heated argument which went on, and now you see the Narcotics Control Bureau teams are. We are giving those visuals. You can see the team is almost ready. They are ready to leave, and Samuel Miranda and Showik Chakraborty will be taken to the Narcotics Control Bureau's office. You can see the lawyers are there, and they are speaking to some media personnel. They are speaking to the cops also. This is really massive. And back to the studios.
Right. Stay. Those visuals are live on the broadcast. I'll keep coming back to you. Let me quickly also go across to Mohit. But this gives the NCB more time, in fact, to not just interrogate Showik Chakraborty, but there could be some confrontations and some cross-examinations as well, since other drug peddlers already are under the custody of the NCB. Also crucial to know the arguments presented by the NCB.
Well, yes, as you can see, the cars are ready over here, and any moment from now, Showik Chakraborty, Samuel Miranda, Kaizan and Zaid will be again taken to the NCB custody. Now, the NCB since starting has been maintaining this, and their main contention and the argument here was that they are looking into the larger nexus, the larger cartel, and they want to know that who all were the ones who were involved with Showik Chakraborty and the others in this particular cartel. So hence, they needed their custody, while the other side clearly stated that these all are the bailable offences, and hence the custody is not required. If asked, Showik and Miranda will come to the NCB office and they will cooperate. But clearly, NCB stated that they want to confront all these accused with the other accused they have arrested, and hence they want their custody. So till 9th of September, the custody have been given by the NCB to them, and now we see some movement as of now is happening. We have to wait and watch at what where exactly, and you can see, if you can see, some of the people have been brought by the NCB officials over there in the car. So in some time from now, they will be leaving for the NCB, and another extensive drilling station will start today. And in the evening also, it's expected that other accused will be made to sit in front of each other, and then they all will be confronted, because the NCB wants to go down deep into the nexus which is prevailing in Mumbai, how these banned narcotic substances, these buds, this curated marijuana is being easily available to the people of Mumbai, specifically from the Bollywood and also the youngsters, because as we are also running a campaign that how youngsters are getting easy access.
These are visuals from Killa Court. Anytime now, Samuel Miranda and Showik Chakraborty would be coming out of the court. Their custody has been granted to NCB for 4 days, and they will be now taken to the NCP office where the interrogation was taking place. Let me go across to Mohit Sharma. Tamal is also joining us from outside the NCB office, I believe. Mohit, of course, Showik and Samuel will be brought back to the NCB office where the interrogation will continue. This custody, this remand is extremely crucial.
Well, Swati, what we can tell you right now is the fact that Sameer Wankare has just gone inside. He spoke to the media. He said that in another 20 minutes or so, he would in fact be briefing the media as well. So, a formal statement is something that can very well be expected. But right now, we'll just get you those visuals of everybody else coming in here, from Showik Chakraborty to Samuel Miranda. All of them are really expected here as we speak. The most interesting part here is the fact that all of them have been given custody, a police custody, under which they will stay at the NCB headquarters till about 9th of September. Now, 9th of September is very crucial here, because that's exactly till when the rest of the people's custody have also been acquired by the NCB. Whether we talk about others, or for that matter, I beg your pardon, whether we talk about, whether we were to talk to you about Zaid will...
Stay, Mohit. Let me go across to Tamal now. Tamal, like Mohit was telling us, any time now we can also expect an official statement, since Siddhant and Mohit Bhatt are both telling us that despite making any seizures, the NCB officials have been able to convince the court to get the custody of Showik Chakraborty. So what the NCB has to say in the press conference of how they stumbled upon the drug racket unraveling is going to be very important, especially their arguments in the court.
Well, that's right. And in fact, in any moment now, as they start from the court, they will be brought here at the NCB office. So Showik Chakraborty and Samuel Miranda will be brought back to the NCB office. And NCB all along has maintained that they are trying to get to the big fish. And the names they have been given so far are demand further corroboration of facts and investigation, the reason why their custody was demanded. Yes, the counsel of Showik Chakraborty and Samuel Miranda had opposed to custodial interrogation, but NCB maintains that at this point in time, releasing them or letting them out would only lead to hampering of investigation, the ongoing investigation. We also know, as a matter of fact, that Samuel Miranda and Showik Chakraborty's close coordination and kind of an operation that was existing has been established by NCB, an operation in which Zaid Viltara, Basit Parihar were also part of, and NCB in their FIR had also mentioned the name of Riya Chakraborty, big name, Riya Chakraborty, and Riya Chakraborty's name has been mentioned in the context that she was trying to transport, procure and use drugs, contraband drugs. So which means at this juncture, Showik Chakraborty, when brought back to NCB custody and in the course of ongoing interrogation, NCB would be expecting more details from Showik Chakraborty. Mind it, Swati, 23 GB of data still needs to be cracked and still needs to be studied. The incriminating documents that NCB has managed to find from Showik Chakraborty, along with the electronic device which has the digital footprint of their alleged nefarious activities, they need further investigation. So Showik Chakraborty being brought back to the NCB doesn't only add up to the ongoing Sushant Singh Rajput's mysterious death investigation, but it also adds a lot to the current investigation into the larger nexus of the drug menace existing in Mumbai rather. So yes, Showik Chakraborty and Samuel Miranda
of the remand copy that we've accessed, and we'll soon also try and go across to my colleagues to get you more details of what has been mentioned in the remand copy and how 4-day custody has been granted of Showik Chakraborty to the NCB. Let me quickly go back to Siddhant. Now, Siddhant, what is happening over there? Have Showik and Samuel Miranda left the court premises because they are going to be taken to the NCB office now, where the interrogation would continue?
Okay, so now the point here is that Kaizan has been sent to the judicial custody, and there you see we are getting those shots for you. The vehicles are leaving, and there is Showik Chakraborty and Samuel Miranda inside this vehicle. We'll try to take some questions. Showik, did you supply drugs? Showik, did you supply drugs? NCB has allegations. Did you supply drugs? Showik, so there you see, and Moju is giving those shots to you. Showik Chakraborty is leaving. Showik cap, drugs de dete. Showik cap, drugs de dete. And there you see, we are getting those visuals. Showik Chakraborty and Samuel Miranda have just left from the court. They are heading directly straight to the Narcotics Control Bureau. From there, Tamal Saha and Mohit Sharma will bring updates for you. The teams have also read, and look at the squad. Look at the squad going behind them. They have been given protection because of too many media following this case.